Come on in and join the fun. Learn about my week and then some. Watch A4 Sky Vlogs. Yeah. Hello once again, audience. It's Dan here, aka A4 Sky, and another video on the A4 Sky channel with another A4 Sky Vlogs. Day one of the vlogs. Buffalo Sabres won the first game against the Boston Bruins in the playoffs after finally being back in after a playoff drought. And a lot of my vehicle is fixed too, so two good things for this weekend. Yeah, no more noise being made in the engine. It is freezing out there though. That's bad news for today. Yeah, what was I gonna say? So my vehicle did not cost as much to fix as I thought it could be, like the maximum amount it could have been. It was actually lower than what I thought it would be, so that worked out. It was still very expensive for something I could have done myself. Like that, I should have just done it all on my own. Then I would have had my vehicle back Saturday instead of waiting till yesterday. Yeah, I needed 2 new tires in the front because of how, what's it called? How offset the tires were. I think they were a little more leaning one way. But now their alignment, the alignment was off. So I guess it wore the tires pretty good. Now I know how to align them, so I can align them myself. I don't have to pay the $100 and something to have a shop do it. That's now something I could add onto my list for what I can do myself. Because I'm not going to pay that again. Yeah. More light required. I don't understand that. Like, look how bright this is. How is more light required right now? This is the brightest it's been in a lot of weeks since I've been doing these vlogs. In months. It's been this bright, or this is the brightest in months. Yeah. Anyway, what else was I gonna say? Okay, made it safely. Vehicle feels funny driving now though. I don't know what they did to it, but it feels funny going down the road. I don't know. Yeah, once I got on the throughway, like driving down the regular road is fine, but when I got on the throughway, it felt really wonky. Shoot, there was something I wanted to say. I'm just gonna end this though. Thank you for watching day one. We'll see you in day two. Day two. Still a little cold out there, so I gotta wear my jacket. Well, I'm going to wear my jacket. I don't feel like freezing. I get cold easy. Anyway, dang it, there was something I already forgot again. There was something I wanted to say yesterday in day one of the vlog. Oh, Babbel. That's right, I wanted to talk about Babbel. I don't have time to study anymore, really, for the languages. And one of the ways I get practice is I go in because I'm way behind. Like, I only remember like bits and pieces. What am I, 36% through the very beginning level, and the current, is that intermediate maybe? The current lesson I'm on, I struggled a lot with, so I can't actually finish that lesson because I don't remember much of it. I barely remember stuff from earlier, so I try and so I have about 5-10 minutes every morning to do like recaps of everything that I learned so far. and I do the listening part because I can't actually think of the words in Italian when I see them in English. But if I hear them in Italian, I can remember them in English. So by listening to the Italian language, that's one of the things where my memory is actually working for. And it only lets me do one round of that. And then it's like, okay, finish your lesson. And I'm like, I'm not ready to finish my lesson. I won't be ready for like 5 months because I don't have the time to do it. But if I keep listening, then I pick up a lot faster, and then I'll pick it up within a month or two. But no, you blocked my ability to learn faster and remember faster by telling me I could only recap once. Yeah. So maybe Babbel's not that great. Not as great as they say. It's not for someone that only has 10 minutes a day. Yeah. All right. Made it safely. Just wanted to say that. Thank you for watching day 2. I do have to do my lesson, or my review, my 30-second review, because it won't let me practice for 10 minutes straight anymore. Yeah. See you in day 3. Day 3. Ah, man. Well, so I found out one of the issues with my vehicle, current now. So yeah, I fixed one thing, and another issue occurred after I got new tires, and they put are they balanced or not balanced? I can't remember the term right now. All I can think of is the issue I'm having now, which is torque steering, where it pulls hard to the left-hand side when I accelerate. And that means either a control arm is worn and needs to be replaced. Might need a new bushing. Can't remember what part. A bunch of different mechanical things, which I have zero experience fixing, so that's not something I can do. I'd have to take it to a garage. I think it's just one side, so I should be able to afford to have the one side fixed and then save up a bunch of money for when I get the other side fixed. That's if it's one of the tie rods or worn bushing or something along in that area. Those of you who know mechanical stuff with vehicles. Yeah. My caliper's sticking though on the driver's side, but I don't think it would cause that bad of torque or that bad of torque steering. Yeah, the wheel pulls too when it does it. I can feel it in the wheel. It feels a little funky in the accelerator too when it does that. Okay, yeah, enough mechanic talk. It's day 3. I do have to get heading off though. Right on time, so I got to be careful driving because that will tear up my tires. And I just got brand new tires in the front, so that's absolutely where the issue is. Yeah, listen to that. The problem wasn't fixed. So they're like, oh, it's because it's the oil. Oh, thanks. And it wasn't cheap for them to do everything they did. And they never fixed the problem. Making the same damn noise. I don't know if that's a permanent thing because I messed my engine up. I'm gonna have to check the oil again. It might be burning the oil really bad. I feel like they didn't do an oil change on it. Because the noise didn't happen when I left. And then it didn't happen Monday either. So Sunday and Monday, it was good. It didn't make this noise. And then yesterday, it started making a noise again. but it stops when it gets warm enough. Well, made it safely. I drove more carefully, didn't accelerate as much, so the steering actually wasn't as bad as yesterday. Yesterday it was horrible because I was driving my normal, driving how I normally drive. Today I was more cautious, and it did better. So it should get everything to last a little longer. I am going to do the realignment. Is what I meant in the beginning of today's part of the vlog. When they realigned the tires, they didn't do it right. They did a real shitty job. So I'm going to, I think when I get home, go underneath and do the adjustments. Even though I'm getting home late, it's something I got to take care of, so that way I could get these tires to last a little bit longer, so I could save up some more money. Yeah, if that problem happens very rarely when I'm driving on the thruway. It's when I'm on the thruway is when it happens the most, at the higher speeds. So if I could get it so it's not doing it, like, even if it does a quarter the amount on the thruway, the tires will last long, everything will last long enough for me to be able to fully fix the front end of the vehicle. So yeah, I canceled a lot of pre-orders too. I was like, okay, yeah, I can't do those pre-orders. I have to cancel them. So over on the A-Force Guide Dorked, I'm not gonna have a lot of Magic the Gathering content at all. And it kind of works out that I'm losing interest in Magic the Gathering now after last year, and just like how much money I spent on it, and then I got like no return really, other than, I mean, obviously views on videos, but it wasn't as big as I thought it would be on the YouTube videos. And for like everything I opened, I was getting back, like, if I was to treat it as a business to sell the cards, which part of me wanted to make my money back at least, so that way technically it was free buying the cards, I ended up making back like a third of what I put into it for the entire year last year for everything I bought. And yeah, it's not worth it to me anymore. It's not worth it. And I don't play Magic the Gathering. I don't play it. I just like collecting them. And when the collection costs, like, it even costs more than action figures do for me. Like, I've never spent, or I didn't spend as much in any year on action figures as I did on Magic the Gathering last year. By getting like pretty much every set and getting everything for every set. It's not worth it to me. Yeah, well, thank you for watching day 3. It's a really long one, day 3. So tomorrow's going to be shorter. Day 4 is going to be short. Day 5 is going to be short too. See you in day 4. All right, day 4. Get to find out today if I fixed the problem with my vehicle or if it's going to persist. So yeah, we'll see how bad it is. Yep, I realigned a bunch of stuff. I should have left the passenger, or the driver's side, okay, alone, maybe, and then mostly focused on the passenger side, but I don't know. All it took was some PB Blaster to free up that bolt. It was good. Do I need this? Is it cold right now? I think it is. Watched the episode of Daredevil. Oh, this is day 4. I don't think I said day 4 of the work week. Yeah, watched this week's episode of Daredevil. Jessica Jones is back. Oops, spoiler alert. Only, 3 episodes from the end, from the last episode. So, yeah, they really waited on bringing Jessica Jones back. And, yeah, yep. either next episode or the episode after Luke Cage. It's coming back, I'm sure. I'm very confident. There was pictures of him and Iron Fist. Day 5. Yeah, I forgot to record the second half of day 4. Ugh. But yeah, so what I wanted to say, if I forgot, I don't even remember if I recorded the second half yesterday. But yeah, so made it safely to work yesterday. The vehicle's running better. And then on my way home, a bunch of stuff was happening. So I made another adjustment. I ordered a battery for the vehicle. So I tried installing it, or tried taking the old one out. 8 years old, the battery. I don't know how the battery's lasted 8 years, but it's definitely coming close to an end. That made sense why that light popped on my dash. And, well, I don't even have the tools to be able to remove the battery. Because I need a long extension for a larger wrench, so I get that leverage to loosen the bolt. That's been in there for 8 years without being moved, so it might be rusted shut. I don't know. It moved a little bit towards the end there, and then it just stopped moving. So I feel like I'm gonna end up snapping the bolt off. I hope not. But I sprayed PV Blaster on there. So let it soak overnight. So should be able to free it up. Stopping at my dad's on my way home. And then that's how I'm getting it out, because he has the larger wrenches with long extensions. Oh, made it safely. So no torque steering anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna talk mechanical stuff again real quick. No torque steering anymore, but the vehicle does wander down the road. So I think it's a problem outside of the alignment. Dang. Yeah, it was something I feared, that it wasn't the alignment that was causing the issues. Whoa, I just saw lightning. It's not even supposed to rain. What the heck was that? That was weird. Anyway, yeah, it was an interesting week this week. Very stressful too. Very stressful week. Boring at work because they can't keep products in stock. Yeah, we've just been going downhill here. I do not see it picking up at all this year. And it sucks that I have to rely on another department for overtime. And I rely on overtime to be able to actually live a life instead of going paycheck to paycheck. So it's great. I chose to stay with a company that's that way instead of going back to the company that I would have been financially fine with. I'd be making $10 more an hour than I am now, like 40 hours a week. Instead of living at my job, I would have time away from it. But poor decisions were made. Poor decisions. I thought I had the better deal here. Wow, they really make you look like that you have the better deal when you're new at this company. Yeah, so it's a thing with a company when every person who's been at the company for 5+ years tells you this company will fuck you over. Do not think you have a good deal, because they will use and abuse you. You have like 0 chance of moving up at this company unless you knew someone high up in the company when you started working here, and that's how you got your job here. So being a good worker does not get you anywhere at the company I work at. It really doesn't. It just gets you fucked. Yeah, that's all. just wanted to get that out real quick. um, it sucks because I'm not going to be able to find, like, I don't know. I'm just afraid of change. That's all it is. But I'm definitely sticking out the rest of the year. There's layoffs coming up. I don't know when. I know I won't be on the layoff. I'm too valuable to the company. Raises are going to be the lowest they've ever been. And bonuses will probably be the lowest they've ever been this year. If there's even bonuses. It's not looking good at all for the company. Anyway, that's all I have for this video, for the vlog. Ended it on a low note. If you watched this far in, though, thank you for watching. Next week's going to be a more positive week. We got this. We got this. More positive week. Sabres won last night. Their second and final win of this round. Oh, did I say that? No, it's... I don't have faith that I have zero faith in this team to go... Even if they make to the second round, they're not going all the way. They're just not. Their goalie has experience in the playoffs, though. The rest of the team does not. So, the goalie that only allowed one goal? Was it one goal? 2 goals? 1 goal. I can't remember now. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Leave a like, comment down below, let me know what you thought of the video, and if you're not subscribed already, make sure to subscribe. And I hope you have a nice day, morning, evening, night, afternoon. We'll see you in the next video. I need to go through my Italian language recap learning on Babbel. And then I gotta head in. Oh, yeah. Boop. Make sure to, right here, watch this video. Ooh, check the video. Look at that. Look at that video. That is a wonderful video. I think you should check it out. Subscribe. You can subscribe too. Oh, for more videos? Yeah. That'd be great. I'd much appreciate it.